one of the things that people say to me when I tell them that I volunteer at the animal shelter is that they can't understand how I could do that. It's way too sad for them to volunteer at the shelter. They couldn't do it because it would make them too upset. And this doesn't make me mad. It confuses me. It confuses me to the core how somebody could believe that something is too sad for them to make better. I mean, that's the reason that you would want to go. I mean, if something is not right and it's putting another living thing in turmoil, but by me just being there and comforting them and walking them could make the difference, why would I not do that? The mentality that if something is too sad for you to help is ridiculous to me. But of course, I shake my head and say, oh yeah, it's nice, whatever. I have fun. You lose a lot of weight when you put blankets in the kennels, which I did. I lost like 20 pounds the first year I put blankets in all the kennels for like an entire month. But anyway, turn that around. If something is too sad, that's the reason you should help. And it's not always sad. I mean, imagine you going to the shelter, and because you got to play with this one dog that may have been scared when it first got there, may have not had trust in people when it first got there, and by you going in there and working with him and showing him that, there is a kind hand that can lay upon him, and that gave him the confidence to, be himself when he met a possible adopter, that could be the reason it got adopted, and it was because you helped. That's not sad. That's amazing. I mean, just imagine you go into the shelter to volunteer for a couple hours, and in those couple hours, you help find homes for basically 3 dogs or 4 dogs in that couple hours, because you helped and you knew about that dog's personality, and you showed them to the right people, and you pimped that dog to that home like nobody's business, and they got that home, and they're gonna have a happy life because you were there. Imagine if you weren't there. I mean, imagine if I wasn't there. That's how I view it. If I wasn't there, who would be there? Nobody. Apparently, because it's too sad, right? No. Yes, it is sometimes emotional. And at times, you feel a little bit like you are trying to put a Band-Aid on a machete wound. But there's the times that you actually make that difference. And it doesn't matter if it's 100 dogs. It can be 1 dog, that walks out that shelter door because you were there to comfort him when he first got there. You were there to make him feel like he wasn't forgotten. And that when he met that possible adopter, he was able to play. And now he has a home because of that, because you were there. Don't think of it as being too sad for you to help, but pretty damn sad if you didn't.